Before a bird takes flight, it almost always tells you. You just have to know what to look for. After years in the field, I've learned that birds are constantly communicating how they feel through subtle movements, posture, and even sounds. It's no coincidence that the better you understand bird behavior, the better your photos. We often talk about how your photography improves when it shifts from reactive to instinctive. And of course, as you create more photo opportunities for yourself, the more intriguing moments you seem to capture. And in turn, the more desirable your images become. Today, we're going to go over 4 common behaviors that reveal exactly what a bird is thinking, whether it's calm, curious, or seconds away from bolting. Before we jump into our discussion today, it is worth noting that every species tends to have its own little unique quirks and signs. So always be sure to research this when going out to photograph that particular species. Understanding the subtle nuances of that specific species is going to provide you with yet another layer of knowledge, and that is sure to benefit you out in the field. Okay, let's start with some signs of comfort and contentment. Preening feathers shows confidence and comfort. Fluffed feathers is often seen during rest and reflects being relaxed and warm. Soft chatter or vocal calls often signifies casual communications within a flock. Half closed or closed eyes shows trust and calmness. Balanced stance on one leg, especially water birds, shows they are feeling secure. But when something is off, you will notice a shift in their entire body language, and this often happens in a split second. Let's talk about signs of alertness or mild caution. A raised head and frozen stance can often be the first sign they've noticed something. Slow, deliberate head tilts often reflects a bird assessing a potential threat. Subtle tightening of the feathers shows streamlining the body slightly when their intention heightens. Short tail flicks or wing shift often is a readiness cue. They're deciding whether to flee. Change in vocal tones, such as short, sharp, or single alarm chirps. From here, it can go 2 ways. Either the bird settles back down again, or they are seconds from takeoff. What about signs of fear or imminent flight? Crouching with tail flicks is commonly a pre-flight buildup. Wings slightly lifted from the body often is a sign they are preparing for a quick escape. Eyes wide and fixed on you is usually a sign of hyper-focus before movement. Sudden silence, especially of multiple birds, commonly means the entire group is preparing to take off. Simultaneous flock movement, when one goes, the others follow instinctively. If you learn to spot these subtle warnings, you can slow down, back off, and give the bird some space, sometimes even earning its trust for the next time. Signs of curiosity or engagement. A head tilt to the side shows curiosity or recognition of something new. Approaching a few steps closer shows cautious investigation, not fear. Soft contact calls directed towards you is an acknowledgement of you, often being curious. Beak wiping on a perch is a non-aggressive reset behavior, a relaxed bird processing. Mirroring your stillness, if you stop moving, the bird stops too, mutual awareness. Every movement tells a story, sometimes subtle, sometimes dramatic. As photographers, when we learn to read these signals, our photos improve. But more importantly, our respect for wildlife deepens. You stop being just an observer, and you start becoming part of a quiet dialogue with nature. Do you have a species you often photograph in your area? Have you learned some of their signals, and has it helped you to capture better photos? Share it in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you're photographing and how that's working. Hey, are you looking for a new photo editor, or are you looking to switch from the one you're currently using? I highly recommend you check out DxO Photolab 9. It has industry-leading noise reduction software, and when it's brand new AI masking tools, it is one of the best raw photo editors out on the market, in my opinion. It's why I trust this software for all of my professional work. Head on over to DxO. There's a link in the show notes, and you can use that to head on over and check it out for yourself. If you decide you want to purchase it, just be sure to use my special discount code at the time of checkout. That code is Magnolia, and that's going to save you 15% off on your purchase. If you decide you don't want to purchase it right now, maybe you want to give it a try for a little bit, download their 30-day free trial. You can try out the entire program with absolutely zero restrictions and get a good feel for how this program works. Hey, also, if you're concerned maybe about learning the program, maybe you're thinking, I just don't want to take forever to learn this. Well, don't worry. I have you covered there as well. I have a DxO Photolab 9 Masterclass. I'm going to teach you everything that you need to know to create professional looking images, especially how to go about creating a step-by-step editing workflow so that you can consistently create beautiful looking photographs. So head on over to my store. That is magnoliaphotographysc.com/store, where you can check out this course as well. I also have a bunch of other resources over there, both free and paid options. So head on over and check that all out. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by and joining me for today's video. I really appreciate it. But before you go, you might want to check out this next video right here.